All right. Hello, everyone. I wanted to just cover this real briefly. There's been a viral problem going around, one that I've got a video coming out with later, and it's the very viral 8 divided by 2, and then multiplied by 2 plus 2 in parentheses. And there's always the argument back and forth whether it's 16 or 1. And if you look at PEMDAS, the way PEMDAS is taught, multiplication and division have equal precedence, and they're just solved left to right in the order that you find them. And someone's been arguing, the answer is 1, and rather than try to go in to an explanation of what implicit multiplication is or anything like that, their claim is that PEMDAS is just solved in the order of the letters, 6 letters, PEMDAS, and they keep this person kept posting this picture everywhere saying, well, the answer is 1 because this picture tells me that it's PEMDAS. And they literally typed out that they believed multiplication came before division. And they're using this picture as proof. And I know I've had other videos before where I've stressed to people, look stuff up. Don't just grab a screenshot and think that have a gotcha moment over somebody, because it's really not the way to go. And what I did is I asked her, this individual, did you bother to even look up the website where that came from? Well, I did a Google search. All you really had to do was do a Google search and search the phrase "how to apply correct order of operations," and then search it as an image. And I did that, and it led me to the link where this came from. It's an article from some site called Earn and Excel. So not quite. I think this might be a site in India. I'm not really sure. So some of the English is a little questionable in here, but that's fine. Their information's actually correct. But this person actually didn't bother to read any of it. And here's the picture right here. And if you look at that picture and you don't do anything else, it looks like, wow, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. But if you actually read through it, they're talking about how the order of operations works within Microsoft Excel. And if you really spend the time, even here in this diagram, it says order of operations, and they show the 4 steps. There's not 6, there's 4. And it's parentheses, and then exponents or exponentials is how they listed here. I usually just say exponents. Then step 3, multiplication and division, because they have equal precedence and they're just solved left to right. And then step 4 is addition and subtraction, because subtraction is just adding a negative number. Division is just multiplying by a reciprocal. So you solve multiplication and division in the order that you find them. And it says it right here in the article. And it goes through some examples and so on. But the problem is when people who don't really understand these things go and they grab a screenshot and then post that everywhere. So the information here is actually correct if you bother to look at it. There's examples in here of how Excel does it. And yeah, you know what? If you do have Microsoft Excel, you could enter a lot of these problems right into it, and they will give you the correct answer. And I think I just did an example yesterday. I just had a little brief video like this off the phone where I actually solved this problem on my cell phone calculator. And what you'll notice is, like at least on the Android, is it will place a multiplication symbol in there whether you type it or not. I just used the parentheses, and it actually forced the multiplication sign operator in there. So yeah, anyhow, I just wanted to cover this real briefly. Again, I got some other videos out there about how to look things up properly. Do your homework. If you're not sure what PEMDAS is, look it up. But rather than just getting a screenshot of an image, actually look it up. And I wouldn't necessarily say this is the best place to go look for information. I mean, this is a site about Excel. They did get it right here. I've got, another video I just did recently where I found some blogger's page. It was learnaboutmath.com, I think it was. And their information was totally wrong and incorrect. I mean, it was incorrect. They were explaining PEMDAS and BODMAS and trying to say how PEMDAS and BODMAS gives you a different answer, which is completely bogus. PEMDAS and BODMAS give you the same answer because it doesn't matter when you write PEMDAS or BODMAS out. It doesn't matter if you're writing M before D or D before M, because multiplication and division have equal precedence. So anyhow, just wanted to do a really quick video. This was one of those things that kind of gets under my skin sometimes when people post that, and unfortunately this person posted it like half a dozen times as a defense for why they thought the answer was 1 in that particular problem. So anyhow, good luck out there, everybody. Do well and have a great day.